Wednesday and welcome to your favorite morning talk show with your favorite hosts, Diana Master and Aina Riza, the gorgeous quail. How are you doing, sweetie?
Purr. Couldn't be more gorgeous.
Yes, love. And you're rocking your natural hair.
Thank you. We try.
Hey,
We don't try anything, my dear. We woke up like this.
We woke up like this. We woke up flawless. Like, we don't even try. We're just flawless by birth. Like, that's just how it is. But yeah, a lot of things happening in the world. Starting off with, I don't know, the Ozempic thing. We're going to touch on that a little later on in the show.
Ozempic. I've seen some really good results with Ozempic. I'm thinking maybe I should go on Ozempic because everyone is saying I gained weight.
What do you want to lose, your life? What more do you want to lose from me, your life?
People are telling me everywhere I go, oh, you've gained. It's like it's such a bad thing.
No, but I don't.
Maybe I should go on Ozempic.
No, but this is one thing that we need to learn as a people. You've gotten fat is not a greeting. You've lost weight is not a greeting.
It's
Don't
so
comment
rude
on people's weight.
It's very rude.
I actually get anxiety when I see someone that I haven't seen in a while because I'm like, what if they see me and the first thing they say is, yo, you've gained weight, hey? And it's like, that is not a greeting. That is very rude. And a lot of people suffer from, mental health issues. There are people that are... they suffer from what is the term?
Mental health.
Body dysmorphia.
Okay.
Right. So with body dysmorphia, it's just naturally great for you to not comment on their weight at all, because some people look in the mirror. People with body dysmorphia naturally look in the mirror and then they see, oh my goodness, I've gotten fat, even though they're not fat. So now you have people that actually don't want to get weighed when they go to the doctor. In America, at the doctor's offices, they actually have like a little card that says, I do not want to be weighed. But if they have to, for medical purposes, they will weigh you, but they won't tell you how much you weigh.
Oh.
Because they know that like some people like will actually go and,
do
drastic things.
On Ozempic now.
Go on Ozempic and all of that. And Ozempic is a diabetic medicine. So we were talking about this, saying it's not fair that celebrities are using Ozempic not to lose weight, but the fact that they're using it, so now the cost of Ozempic goes up, and now the diabetics that actually need it have to pay more for it.
Yeah,
you're just using it for aesthetic purposes. These people are using it to live, to survive.
I wonder what the implications are for people who aren't diabetic but are using Ozempic. Is it just the negative? Is just the weight loss? So would some people take as a positive, or is there something else that Ozempic does to our bodies when we don't have diabetic?
There's definitely something more. Like side effects vary from person to person.
Okay.
That's what the researchers say and the medical experts say. They don't recommend Ozempic if you are not diabetic. Because again, like you're saying,
it's like taking liver medication but you don't have any liver things.
Exactly.
Does your liver become worse? Does your kidney become worse? Does something else happen because now you're putting this medication in your body that is not needed? That's like what I'm trying to find out.
And with any medication in general, it affects your liver because your liver is the one that washes out, and like it basically it passes through, like everything passes through the liver.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why even like with different medications, they will check your liver function because your liver basically is the one that filters, for lack of a better term. So it's one of those things whereby it's like, if you're not sick, don't take medication because you're actually doing more harm than good. But we'll touch more on Ozempic, or rather a cheaper alternative, right after the break.
MyZone presents MyZone Schools Esports Competition.
Still possibilities.
Round 1, 3, 2, 1.
We have 50 minutes to go. Caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
From deep three-point range, Green victory.
Join us on the 27th of July at the MTC Innovation Hub for an action-packed day of esports excitement.
So earlier on, we were talking about Ozempic, the weight loss drug that has taken Hollywood by storm. If you see a skinny celebrity, chances are they are on Ozempic.
Celebrity, influencer, men right next door, your neighbor, everyone is on Ozempic.
Everyone is on Ozempic. So what about you that can't afford Ozempic? Because, hey, it's actually quite expensive. Well, there is Rice Zempic that is now taking TikTok by storm. But experts are saying the trendy, bizarre drink has zero scientific backing. TikTokers are trumpeting Rice Zempic, a surprising concoction of rice, water, and lime juice as a cheap alternative to medications like Ozempic and Wegovy, which spur weight loss by mimicking a hormone we naturally produce when we eat. But experts say the weird homemade beverage has zero scientific backing, and any weight loss you get from drinking it will be temporary. While rice water may have some nutritional benefits, such as providing a source of energy from its starch content, there is no evidence to suggest it has any properties that would significantly impact weight loss, especially in the manner that anti-diabetic medications like Ozempic do. Scott Keatley, a registered dietitian and co-owner of New York City's Keatley Medical Nutrition Therapy, told Health.com on Wednesday. Now, one TikToker claimed on Tuesday that she lost 7.2 pounds by downing a glass of rice water on an empty stomach every morning for a week. But another TikToker admitted that when it came to her weight, the murky libation didn't seem to offset the beers and junk food she consumed. Dr. Mir Ali, the medical director of Memorial Care Surgical Weight Loss Center in California, told Health.com that while the starchy water is relatively low calorie, it simply doesn't have Ozempic's hormonal power. I do not want people to misconstrue this as Ozempic, he said. It is not.
Okay, so is the rice cooked or not?
It's not cooked.
Let's
You just
start
soak.
there.
You just soak the rice.
Okay, so I soak the rice and then
Yeah.
I put in lime.
Lime and what was it? Yeah, it's just rice water and lime juice.
Bruh, isn't rice water disgusting?
It
What's happening?
is.
Like,
Rice
why would
water
I drink
is disgusting.
rice water?
I
bruh?
use rice water for my hair, so I'm not going to use rice. I'm not going to
Do you
drink.
know how they make rice? You must check the videos on TikTok about how they make rice in India and in Japan. It's
And
very
yeah.
disgusting. And now you are taking this rice that has not been washed and you are drinking all that dirt.
No, you wash it, you soak it, you wash it, and then I think you soak it
But
some more.
the dirt
The starch,
from the rice.
it's what makes you full so that you don't want to eat more food. It's the dirt.
Oh, ew. Ew.
Don't do Rice Zempic. Don't even do Ozempic. Because, like we were saying earlier, you're taking a medication. Because, for example, let's take diabetics. I don't actually know how Ozempic works, but for the sake of this argument, right, from my understanding, most forms of diabetes, it's either your body produces too much insulin or your body doesn't produce enough insulin. So that's when you get the type 1 and type 2 diabetics, right? So, and then obviously, I don't know for which type diabetes Ozempic is. So for example, imagine if it's a case of your body is producing too much insulin and you need the Ozempic to curb that or to regulate the amount of insulin your body produces. But your body is producing insulin perfectly fine. So what does that mean? Does that mean then now your body's going to start producing more insulin or less insulin, and then now you're actually putting yourself at more risk? Because honestly speaking, even like healthcare professionals don't recommend Ozempic. Because again, what happens now that you've achieved your desired weight loss?
Yeah, then you have to keep being on it so you can maintain.
So you can maintain, because the
Or
minute you stop,
alternatively, you have to be really disciplined and go to the gym.
And go to the gym,
like
eat right.
Transform your whole eating
what my
order.
sister said to me the other time is, we all know what to do to lose weight.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do it. We want a quick fix solution.
Yeah, quick fix solution.
But so if you have $1,000 a shot, $1,000 US dollars, not $1,000 Namibian dollars.
How much that is cost in Namibia? I know a doctor who
sells.
No.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly sells. Who the results are evident that this is
Ozempic.
Yeah, because they lost weight drastically. Unless I don't even think there are problems that could make you lose weight like that. Like it's drastic.
Oh my goodness!
I can almost say, be sure that it's Ozempic, but maybe it's not.
Maybe
but
it's
I wonder, maybe it's just problems, or maybe the person just works out and eats right, and the person
maybe they went on a very strict diet.
Yeah,
but
very
it's kind of
strict
like
diet, etc.
But even with diets, you lose the weight the minute you start eating normally again.
No, the problem is, if you are on a healthy diet, it will take you to shed off maybe, I don't know, that 15 pounds or 20 pounds in 3 months. But if last month I saw you in this body,
and then next month I'm in this body,
and then in next month you are like in my body,
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's very questionable. Even exercise doesn't work that fast. That's why we are concluding it's Ozempic. But I wonder how much they sell it for on the counter. Do they sell it on the counter?
It should be sold over the counter, I think, which is why, or I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure you can still get it over the counter unless you maybe need a medical prescription. We'll check the scheduling status of it, see if it's like an S1, S2 or whatever. Because I would assume that since it's for diabetics, you would need a prescription.
Okay, just to run also in our second story is also about health. Remember Jamie Foxx? I'm just gonna run through it. Remember, Jamie Foxx had a health scare. He was hospitalized. Now he's speaking about it, and he is saying that he wants to talk about why he was hospitalized, but he wants to do it on his terms. This is what he said. Everybody wants to know what happened, and I'm going to tell what happened, but I've got to do it in my own way. He said, telling Variety, I'm going to do it in a funny way. We are going to be on a stage. We are going to get back to stand up, sort of. Like, yeah, that's what he wants to do. Apparently, he's just not going to tell us why it happened, but he said he was almost gone for 20 days and he doesn't remember anything after the 20 days. Yeah, apparently he had a headache. That's what he had a headache and then went to the hospital, was gone for 20 days and thereafter can't remember anything.
But headaches are dangerous.
Apparently the doctor told him there's something wrong up there. And that's just
it. And then he'll eventually
and then he will eventually tell us
like the full detail, what the doctor said.
Yeah.
You know, I'm scared of these headaches and mysterious illnesses because I've watched a lot of not Bizarre ER, but there was another show on TLC of people that always got these weird diseases. You'd find that some of them had parasites in their brain eating at their brain. That's why they were getting these headaches. So you just need to be careful. Just go to the doctor if you feel like you're not yourself. Just go to the doctor. Better safe than sorry. But that does bring us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break, you actually get to chat to one of the top 10 Miss Teen Namibia finalists. Stick around.
Give a lady the right shoe and she will conquer the world. Those words couldn't be more true for Caitlin Bosman, who is about to step into the next chapter of her life as Miss Teen Namibia 2024. Currently, she is a top 10 finalist, which means she is only a step away from achieving this goal. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fantastic. Talk to us about who you are, a little bit about yourself, what motivated you to enter this competition.
I love going out there and getting out of my comfort zone. So that basically brought me to modeling at first. I've been modeling for the past 2.5 years now. It's so much fun, and I saw not only Miss Teen Namibia as an opportunity to widen my modeling career as well as my pageant career, but also with my advocacy to spread the awareness of period poverty here in Namibia, actually. It is a subject that really touched my heart.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I love modeling. It's my favorite thing. It's my passion. Why not use my passion to help those in need?
And they say that we are all called to serve. So you need to live above yourself. There has to be something bigger than yourself. And you chasing your dreams, or you living above who you are, you know, tapping into your passion is a true testament to, you know, the servanthood that is in you. And I think that is very beautiful. Let's talk then about your journey as a Miss Teen finalist. How has that experience been so far? What do you love the most? What do you hate the most? All the positives, the negatives, and the challenges.
It has been so much fun. Meeting all the girls was so lovely.
Yeah.
These different personalities, these different these girls that have different ideas of what they want to accomplish with this title. And the training has also been so eye-opening.
Yeah.
And I really feel that I have progressed and grown in so many ways during this training. It is a lot of work, I will say, but it is a lot of fun, and they really do teach us so many different life lessons. I also found out that pageantry and modeling, definitely two different things.
Two different things.
Very much.
I can agree to that.
I had to reboot everything that I already know and start all over again. I really thought I was like, okay, I'm getting in there with like an advantage. No.
Starting from scratch?
Starting from scratch.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It was a very lovely eye-opener, and I love the experience and the journey so far, and I'm so excited for the final. I can't wait.
What would you rather, modeling, like a fashion show, catwalk, or pageantry? Which one do you lean more towards?
I love modeling and the catwalk because especially when I'm on stage, I completely zone out.
Yeah.
So I don't smile. I'm not used to smiling on stage. The pageantry really brought that in, but I also enjoy it. I feel like for me, I'm in the middle of it. I love doing both. They're both so much fun.
Yeah.
Being on stage in general is my favorite thing. Just to be there, in amazing outfits, and you're doing your thing, you're having fun. So I love both of them.
The stage is where you come alive.
Yes,
the stage
exactly.
is definitely where you come alive. And what I love about you is that you are young. You can have the best of both worlds. You can double in modeling, and then you can also do catwalk here and there. So don't worry, you'll be fine. Let's talk about, you know, mental health. Mental health is a very important topic right now. It's something that a lot of us, you know, suffer from, even our friends, our loved ones. So what would Caitlin say to a friend who is going through depression or anxiety? How does support from Caitlin to her friend looks like? And what would you do then to raise awareness on mental health issues?
If one of my friends were to be suffering under such an unfortunate thing, I've said this in my People's Choice video that is now up on Instagram, I'm very loving and caring, and I will always be there. So call me at 3 a.m. in the morning if you have to. If you really need someone to talk to, I will be the one to bring you food during school if you need it. I'll be sitting next to you if you're in your corner and you just want to relax and just be in your own space. I am the therapy friend. I'm always there if you need to be spoken to, if you need to talk to, if you just need a hug, if you need anything. I'm always the one that is there.
Yeah.
In my friend group especially, we all do that. We love being there for each other. Personally, on mental health, I think raising awareness for it is very important. I think, unfortunately, here in Namibia, it's not very, or it is known, but not as much as it should be.
Yeah, it's stigmatized.
Yeah, exactly. So when you hear, oh, this person goes to therapy, you immediately think there's something wrong with this person. And I think a positive light should destroy a life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And without the correct support system, it's hard to get out of whatever you're going through. And I really think about it.
Yeah. I think it's true what you're saying. It's very important to progress to top 3. And then they call your name as the final winner of Miss Teen Namibia 2024. After the crowning night, your advocacy is period poverty in Namibia. What would be the first step you take after the crowning night to make period poverty no longer a thing in Namibia, or maybe to minimize it, or maybe to raise awareness, whatever angle you're going, you are tackling period poverty from? What would that thing be? What would you do?
So my first step, I've already taken a few just to secure what I want to do, and I'm obviously going to continue. Even if I don't win, I still think period poverty is an important subject that needs to be helped. It's a cause that needs help. Anyone and me. So the two of us are really, we have talks every now and then in a month or two to inform anyone free of charge completely about what happens once a month. How do you help it? I mean, so many young ladies have very terrible cramps every month and they have no idea what to do, or they don't have the money to buy the resources that they need. Yes, there are a lot of charities that have these big baskets like in front of Super Spa where you can drop in a few pads and tampons. But my goal is to not just inform and help these ladies, because my gynecologist is also doing pro bono days during the year to get your checkup without having to worry about the payment.
Nice.
I want to switch out these pads and tampons because they help you once a month, and then you're not reaching as many ladies as we could. And not just that, they get thrown into the field, into the water, anything, and it's polluting our earth as well. So I'm busy with contact to reuse it.
Beautiful.
Or those period cups, they're called Diva cups, that are also reusable. You wash them, everything, just so that we can help more ladies in a short time, and polluting the earth won't be a big of a factor with these pro bono tampons and pads lying around.
Nice. You know, Caitlin, I want to congratulate you.
Organized in my life. My parents would disagree on my room though, but I love planning ahead on things. So when Miss Teen gave us the schedule through, I immediately put it into my calendar. School time is also a specific time of the day. Before and after training, I still put it in, especially with my exams. Family time, family and friends and loved ones are very, very important to me. So especially sometimes training gets cancelled and then I'm immediately, okay, let's go do something. Or let's be at home and have a movie night.
Nice.